Brake pads are essential components of a vehicle's braking system. They are positioned inside the brake calipers and are designed to press against the brake rotors to create friction, which slows down and stops the vehicle when the brakes are applied. Brake pads typically consist of a metal backing plate with a friction material bonded to the surface that contacts the brake rotor. In this video, we'll learn how to check car brake pads and determine when to replace them. Step 1. Park the car on a level surface. Ensure the vehicle is parked on a level surface and engage the parking brake to prevent it from rolling. Step 2. Remove the wheel. Use a jack to lift the vehicle off the ground and safely support it with jack stands. Remove the wheel to access the brake caliper and brake pads. Step 3. Locate the brake caliper. Locate the brake caliper behind the wheel hub. The brake caliper houses the brake pads and is positioned above the brake rotor. Step 4. Inspect the brake pads. Visually inspect the brake pads through the openings in the brake caliper or by removing the caliper if necessary. Look for the thickness of the brake pad material. If the brake pads appear to be less than 1/4 inch thick, they should be replaced. Step 5. Check for wear indicators. Some brake pads come equipped with wear indicators, a small metal tab that makes contact with the brake rotor when the brake pads wear down. If you see or hear a scraping noise when braking, it could indicate that the wear indicators are contacting the rotor, signaling that the brake pads need replacement. Step 6. Measure brake pad thickness. If you have a brake pad thickness gauge, use it to measure the thickness of the brake pads. Compare the measurement to the manufacturer's specifications. If the brake pads are worn beyond the recommended thickness, they should be replaced. Step 7. Inspect the brake rotors. While inspecting the brake pads, also examine the brake rotors for signs of wear, scoring, or grooves. If the rotors are worn or damaged, they may need to be resurfaced or replaced along with the brake pads. Step 8. Check brake fluid level. Inspect the brake fluid level in the brake fluid reservoir. Low brake fluid level could indicate worn brake pads or other brake system issues that require attention. Step 9. Assess brake performance. Pay attention to any changes in brake performance, such as increased stopping distance, spongy brake pedal feel, or noise when braking. These symptoms could indicate worn brake pads or other brake system problems. Step 10. Replace brake pads if necessary. If the brake pads are worn beyond the recommended thickness or if there are signs of wear indicators contacting the rotor, it's time to replace the brake pads. Follow the manufacturer's instructions for replacing brake pads or seek professional assistance if needed. Regularly inspecting and replacing worn brake pads is essential for maintaining safe braking performance and preventing brake system damage. If you're unsure about performing brake pad inspection or replacement yourself, it's best to consult a qualified mechanic or automotive technician.